Alright, we are live. Let's see, where are we supposed to go?
Yeah, something wrong? Grenade? Well, I don't like to use them unless they're C5 concussion spheres or the Merson cryoband pellets. Sonic screamers aren't too bad either, just don't use them on a Bith. Alright, keep your robes on. Here you go. Go ahead and ask.
Let's see, we're on Dantooine still. I don't think we finished the mission here at Dantooine, but I don't remember.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
But no, I'm gonna need something better than the handmaiden. Hi, Gaming Nanny.
I hope that you haven't run into any difficulties you couldn't deal with. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Oh, now I remember. I gotta go rescue, Master Rook. See, we'll give him a plus to his dexterity.
Good to go.
Acknowledgement.
The Scar hunting mask.
Acknowledgement.
Mirror looks funny with that mask on. There's the cave I'm looking for. Master Rook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of the mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
So the mercenaries are branching out into kidnapping now.
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Open that cage and let the Jedi out.
That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man. Kill him before he tries something else.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
How are you going to help inside
When
of the
an
cage?
opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment. If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment, and now since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, something wrong?
This datapad contains orders from Azkul to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an immediate attack on Kahonda. With the Minister Adar dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made, and they could attack Konda at any moment. That's heavy armor.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I want you to help me.
Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
I wonder if I can betray him. I think I can, but I'm not remembering entirely. What was his name again? At goal 10, thank you. Okay, I can. Good. Alright, so we're gonna betray them.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
That man is an ice-cold killer. I wouldn't trust him if I were you.
How's everybody doing today? What's everybody got planned?
I'm good to go. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
Hey, Sneaky Fox. Ooh, they're gonna be in the DLC. That's awesome. Do you know when the release date for the DLC is gonna be? You're playing Minecraft. Nice.
Let's leave this right here.
"13 days. Oh, I can't wait for it.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
There are no access ports here for the turret, so it must be controlled from inside the Konda outpost.
Acknowledgement.
Security door is malfunctioning. It would be relatively easy to hack open this door, but you'd never get it to close again. The security of the building would be compromised. The door is now secure. In fact, it is so secure that nobody will get through this door. Nobody will get this door open again anytime soon.
move out.
Query. Is...
Let's leave this right here. 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 Let's leave this right here.
Ready to serve.
See if I can get Mirror to give me any more
Yeah, something wrong?
mines.
Go ahead and ask.
Nope. I wonder if the guy over here has any mines to sell. You wish to speak again? This is welcome news. I have many things for sale. I pressed the wrong button. Want to see what you got? Yes, you may, and take as long as you like. There are many bargains to be had. He does not. He does not have any mines. Most unfortunate.
I'm good to go. Let's leave this right here.
Only 15 mines can be set in any area, in an area at any time. You must recover or set some of your mines.
Yes, Master.
What am I doing? I can't pick up any mines with this character.
Ready? Let's leave this right here.
Acknowledgement.
I need to be level 18 to have full access to the battle meditation.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Hard key to get in there. Hey, Renee.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then
You're
coordinate
eating
their
rice.
assault.
Nice.
So we still have time.
But,
I'm afraid the
flavor
militia
of
has
rice.
not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them. Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle. I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Spanish rice. Nice.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Greetings, fellow sentrymen. I noticed that you are not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Adum, a simple merchant with noble purpose. The settlers and other fine humans of Dantooine have been plagued by war, Cathounts, Kinnereth, mercenaries, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such humans. Therefore, my mission is clear. You are astute, human, and quite correct. To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I offer the highest of quality weapons at the lowest of low prices. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low, low prices. How can any sentient pass it up? Weaponry is weaponry, and I have it. What is it you would like from me to find a... Yes, yes, here's the best you can find anywhere on this world.
told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now, before you panic.
Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles. Reprogram turrets to attack only hostiles.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in...
Treat all of their wounds.
Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger. I feel better. Thanks.
Ready?
Acknowledgement.
We'll repair the droid. Reactivate the droid's automatic healing.
Good to go.
I can use her to make mines.
Ready to serve.
Come
Let's
on.
move out.
Ready to serve.
Now let's go redo some of these mine placements.
Ready?
Over this flash mine.
Let's leave this right here. 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 Let's leave this right here.
Can't make it the whole way over. That sucks. I do have some of these too close together. Let's see if I can spread them out more.
Let's leave this right here.
Don't have it close enough to the turret.
Let's leave this right here.
Still not close enough.
Let's leave this right here.
That's too close.
Let's leave this right here.
That'll do.
Let's leave this right here.
That's too close to the other mine.
Let's leave this right here.
Still too close.
Let's leave this right here.
That's good.
Let's leave this right here.
Too far.
Let's leave this right here. 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 Let's leave this right here.
Alright. Couldn't get them exactly how I wanted them, but that's good enough. Hopefully. pretty sure there's a weapons guy that I'm supposed to talk to that I can convince.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my
Join the
ego
battle.
clouded my judgment as to what's best for...
Hey Kim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going good.
A lot of people here. Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me. Excellent. How did you deal with Joran? Really? You must have been very persuasive. I'm relieved this situation is finally resolved. You have more than earned this reward.
Mandalorian Ripper Airtech Iron Master.
Welcome back to Kunda.
I'm pretty sure I can convince one of the merchants to help out with the battle.
I heard a rumor that the administrator met with the Jedi.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go. I will answer your question. She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attacked.
He's no use to me.
Mercenaries have been more hostile recently. Settlers on the outside.
You wish to speak again? This is welcome news. I still have many things for sale. I'm gonna look into this. I remember being able to do this. I probably don't need all of these mines over here.
Let's move out.
Yes, Master.
Ready?
One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 mines over there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mines over here.
Let's leave this right here.
There's 8. You spread that out a little bit.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
Now we got 9 here. So it says I can only have 15 placed, but there's 17 down.
Ready to serve.
Ready? Let's leave this right here.
I think they're all just gonna come straight through here. I shouldn't have to defend the whole area.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
Acknowledgement.
Alright, I think we're ready for the battle now.
We've been told to provide you...
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans? We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done. Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline.
The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab, but our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense.
Right, I need to find out where those assault droids are.
Recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster, but it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause. I don't know if it's certain. It could be a day or even a week. Depends on how good Azkul is at organizing his men. I'm guessing not so good. Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the troops and coming up with a battle plan. I've fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people like you are better at strategy. You want a hand in making the plan, you got it.
Thank you for lurking, Game Nanny.
When you're ready, come back.
I need to find those battle droids.
Thanks for the help. Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. So I expect he's going to be very pleased.
The Administrator's the only hope. We have. Without her, the settlers would just squabble amongst themselves like...
I think you have me mistaken for a warrior, Sentient. My excellent weapons are perfect for defense, but I have survived many hardships by not seeking out conflicts I must decline. Where are those battle droids?
We've been told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now.
The turrets.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego...
Here they are.
I'm good to go.
Acknowledgement.
Make some parts.
I'm good to go.
Ready to serve.
I only have 6 computer spikes. Okay. I need spikes. What's up, Lord Sosa? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Save the game just in case I make a mistake. While trying to reactivate the droid, you've discovered a hydro spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akiri is printed on the handle of the tool. Droid control system. Defense droid priority. Defending target friendlies. Enter command. Gauge droids in patrol mode. Patrol mode will engage automatically when the base is in alert status.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What else would you... Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Thought I'd put my soldiering days behind. The Kinrath populations are out of control. Everything we try just gets them angrier.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded me.
Zeron keeps goading them. Salvagers are just thieves and scavengers. I can't wait until the last...
Welcome back.
Three settlers have died coming to Kunda recently.
You'll find little welcome here, I will answer your Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better than the job I'd have if the Mercs took over. I'll report to Zeron for militia duty.
There we go. That's another person for militia duty. Wish to speak again. This is welcome news. I still have many things for sale. Oh, you found my tool. Yes, I've been looking for that. Where did you find it? Inside of a broken droid. What is your explanation? I've been caught. Yes, I'm guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts, but I have a good reason. I received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. Her condition is life-threatening. The doctors of Telos will not treat her without full payment up front, but my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon has turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I am normally a very honest person, but this situation has made me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? You can repay Konda for your crimes by joining the militia. I can hardly refuse since you are keeping a disgraceful secret from me. I will report to Zarin after I have sent credits. There we go. I knew I could get one of them to fight for the militia. Like many Ithorians, I am a pacifist. Some of the duties of the militia require violence. This is something I cannot do. I wish them well, however. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's go talk to Sir What's-His-Face. Zeron.
Right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize? You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain I've done all I can.
All right. Then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed. The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come. Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words. All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything away from you, and we have to give it our all. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, All of Dantooine falls with us.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
You don't want to fight. Throw down your weapons.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate. She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that. You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us.
The Jedi, it was just one Jedi, actually, and I'm considered an outcast by the other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
I'm happy to
We are a
help.
humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient. Thank you again, brave Jedi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish. There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack. We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others. We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows. Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. You have more questions for me? Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me? We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another? Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing
This
but
is
what
my
I felt
least
in the
favorite
Council.
Jedi Master.
Still, you and
I cannot
your...
stand this guy.
It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders. Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force. For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine.
Lord
And
Sosa,
from
be
there
nice.
we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me? I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Item received, double-bladed lightsaber. Nice.
Ready. Ready?
Ready?
Right, so we have Dantooine down, we have got Corbin down. Not Corbin, got Dantooine and Nar Shaddaa down.
Yes, General?
Something up?
All right. It's another story. All right. What? There's a surprise. Trust me, she's a handful. All warriors are. They're not used to dealing with things they can't punch, kick, or break. Look, I know how it is. Me? There's no denying that I'm a good-looking guy. You have it worse. Because even though you might not be as good-looking as me, you have that whole tortured past, that command presence. Women want to save you. They think they can help you. They think that everyone can be redeemed, and that they're the only ones who can do it. And you don't know if it's you or the idea of you that they love. We're just talking. Like I said, I've never understood women. It's possible they don't love you at all. That they just want to help you. Help you hear yourself if you've gone deaf to your own voice. We all lose our way sometimes, and we need someone to pull us back. Don't remember. Truth is, I still don't listen to my conscience, even when it's shouting. I think there's times I'd rather be completely deaf than hear it. But all this talk doesn't matter. Alright, what did...
So I can go to... Wait, I can go back to Paragus? Okay, I was about to say, why is it still an option? So Corbin and Onderon are the last two. Go to Onderon.
Well, this is Onderon. Looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Of course they want to attack me right away. Why would they not?
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target. Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is...
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Right, let's head to
Well,
the
if you
outpost.
go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Yes, General.
Query.
Yeah, something wrong? More grenades? Alright. Well, keep hoping, because that's not my specialty. Trust me, mass slaughter weapons just cause trouble.
Interjection. Master, I must disagree.
Alright, no problem,
Merely
Renee.
the threat of mass
I'll see you when you
Would
get back.
Please shut him down. It's been like that ever since he arrived. Here's how to kill this, here's how to kill that.
Correction. Assassination theory and execution of said theories is my primary function. I also possess excellent hearing.
Great. Well, alright. You've got a good point. But look, be careful with them. And all it takes is one blaster bolt to your bandolier strap and suddenly you're Paragus. Get it? All right. Keep your robes on. Here you go. Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong.
Okay, give me
More
all the
grenades?
grenades I can grab.
Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? 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 Yeah, something wrong. Not right now, you've got enough.
Let's go have her make some more grenades. We're just gonna dismantle all the frag grenades she gives
Yeah,
us.
something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong.
Stop giving
More
me frag
grenades?
grenades. I want plasma.
Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Yeah, something wrong. Not right now.
Gotta go get rid of these frag grenades. Alright, Mira,
Yeah,
give me some
something wrong.
plasma.
Not right now. You.
Oh. I guess I should have kept those frag grenades. I think I may have lost my chance to make the handmaiden a Jedi. Yo, light goal's been met? Awesome! Can we get a new light goal for the rest of the stream? I realized she doesn't actually have anything for stealth.
Ready? Forest Road. Damage immunity 20% versus energy. That takes us back to the Elbon Hawk. Parts, components. Nice. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of militia droid carries our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload into the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, this is going to be one short mission. But we cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Let's move on. old remote droid has been eaten away by the jungle. Even if it was repaired, you would need to access the computer that controls it to get it operational again.
Thinking? These jungles are filled with long, narrow paths, dumb beasts that just keep changing.
That's another one for me.
Target acquired.
Like that?
That's another one for me.
Another droid I can't use.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
Titan is literally one of the best characters in this game. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, sorry about taking so long. I'm back. You have led us on a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing, yes? Our ship is quite damaged now. Throw down your weapons, yes? Your bounties are worth more if you are still very much alive. Your view is narrow, human. The battle is your responsibility, whether you admit it or not. In some sense, we are doing you a favor. The reception you would receive on Onderon would be a cold one. You have caught the eye of someone very powerful in Onderon, and he wants you dead. But you do not need to worry about that now. We Zubs are very good at making deals, but not when making a deal requires breaking another one. This has gone on long enough. Brothers, shoot them, but try not to kill. Battle meditation first. Thank you, Game Nanny. Hidden Mandalorian anti-air turret forced us to crash outside the landing zone. We lost half our troops to beasts steaming out of the jungle, and the rest of us are getting hammered by Mandalorian emplacements. We're pinned down out from command, and the thumping of the big guns haven't died down for hours. Where are those scam Jedi?
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Ratio achieved. Switching to combat.
Heavy bonded plates Mark II.
Ratio achieved. Engaging. Prejudice.
Watch it, Jedi. There's a body over there. A lone Mandalorian. Fresh kill, too. I can't figure the percentage in them still being on this rock. Most Mandalorians I know are mercenaries, and not the cheap kind. Whoever hired him had a good reason to send him to this jungle. There may be more of them around. Keep your weapon charged.
You got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here? We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here? We expected as much. Few visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you. So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. Scattered perhaps, but we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding. Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor, and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing. So it's transportation you want? It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth. Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of. I'll I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you. What do you want?
Good to go.
I can't change my party
Ready?
this time. Oof. I didn't bring my stealth girl with me. Welcome back, Renee. You're welcome.
Mandalore! So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle. No, it is up to the Sergeant. The battle circle was not designed to settle petty vendettas and rivalries. Its primary purpose has always been teaching. Learning from books or holovids is useless when battle rages and soldiers are dying around you. Real knowledge can only be gained through combat. Perhaps we can learn from one another.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms. You are new here, so you will fight Davros. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davros, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle circle.
Alright, let's see if I can push him out of the ring. Nope. I cannot.
The match between Jedi and Davros is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davros is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again. Here to watch a fight or to... After defeating Davros, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
do hand-to-hand like the fight with Davril.
I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi. The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
We got 2 wins, so we'll save. That way if we lose, we can just reload.
Here to watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist and foot like you fought with Davril. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember.
Well, I'm not hurting this guy at all. Oh, there we go. I'm doing some damage. It's gonna be a close one. I think he beat me. Yep, he beat me. It was close, though.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor. Come back if you... Watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Just fist and foot like you. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand.
Alright, let's try this again. Oops.
You have violated. You used a... You must follow all... If you...
I did not mean to use the force power. Alright, now let's try this again.
Here to watch him. You choose just fist and Tagrin choose.
There we go. Much better this time.
Between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today. The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are 2 champions in the camp. Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Save the game again. Now I just need to curry some more favor. Appears to be a telemetry computer. It isn't working.
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle. I could only do that if I observe you fight an enemy in real combat. I have seen your matches so far, and I do not doubt your worthiness to face me. But the rules cannot be changed. The other champion, Kelborn, is in the jungle on a mission. Perhaps your paths will cross, and you will have your opportunity there.
You have prowess in battle, this cannot be denied. But your Jedi teachings prevent you from having a true warrior spirit. Jedi couldn't have beaten us in the Mandalorian Wars. It took a fallen Jedi to gain that honor.
I have lost. But this was no true contest. Jedi are skilled warriors, and I am young. I will train very hard to match you in combat next time. But there are others already here who are more than your equal. Braylor is one of the mightiest among us. He could teach you humility.
Bunch of sore losers, that's what I hear. I hear two pretty sore losers. Another Norris robe.
Into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack. If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back.
just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back. For Mandalore! Ah!
Right, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle. This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space metal may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon. Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structure's behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer. We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it. That's the problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth. Just gut every Canoc you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts. Alright then, come back. Damn it, jungle. Any progress with the repair? Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able to get to that. You here to gloat over your victories in the battle circle. Save it.
Another sore loser. Wow,
So
Pex.
why are you back?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why Mandalore would let some outsider roam around our camp without an escort. If it were up to me, you would have been shot on sight. Mandalore must think you're something special. I won't, as long as the Mandalore's orders stand. If he wants you dead, though, then I'm gonna be the first one gunning for you.
Mandalorian heavy suit. Mandalorian battle armor, Mandalorian heavy armor. I'll keep that tremor sword, even though 6,300 credits. buy these power shields and these melee shields. And I think I'll buy this heavy armor.
Finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death. I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow. You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further. There were no wars to fight, no great enemies to destroy. I wish this was a different age, where our armadas were a force to be feared. Then you dishonor me again, Jedi. One day we will meet again. Next time, you will not have a choice.
What a sore loser that guy is. A permacrit detonator. Jesus. It's used to set off permacrit charges that are linked to it.
Anderson double blade. Phase pulse converter. Nice.
Let's move out.
Yes, Master.
Let's move out.
Right, Mira, you got a field day ahead of you.
Ready to serve.
The droid looks like it hasn't been used in some time. You can't find any way to activate the droid.
I'm good to go.
Yes, Master.
They weren't so tough. Possible? How rude. Mandalorian heavy suit. Buff and precision gloves.
Good to go.
Acknowledgement.
That's another one for me.
silver crystal, nice. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track the ship that landed in the area.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Whoever these visitors are, they don't know their terrain very well.
He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action? Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by.
If we spot any scouts, we'll need to take them out fast before they can warn their companions.
If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it. I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Got myself turned around there.
What happened to Norm? He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Target acquired.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone!
all too easy.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything? Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them? Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon. I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them. They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust.
Wait a moment. Do you see that boma over there? The force flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed, basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment, primal and unsophisticated. Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it. Make it with care and subtlety. You came close, and you have practice. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold. Violence. The force is subtle and more powerful than people imagine. Keep an open mind.
HK-47 leveled up. So did Mira. Droid interface. This feat gives the droid the ability to speak with other droids who don't speak a sentient language. That might come in handy. Force immunity paralysis.
Ratio
I still live. I am just in a difficult situation.
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist. This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of Bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days. Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How
Hey
often have you
Titan,
had
how
to
you
change
doing?
ammo? not need you to echo my failures to me. I need your aid.
I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. How's your day going?
Enough of this. If you're only here to mock me, then leave. Don't touch that button. It'll blow up all my charges.
You're welcome, Titan. I'm glad you're doing good. Anybody wants to set a new life goal, I very much appreciate it, since we hit the 10.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger.
You're welcome,
As I
Titan.
turn into the Mandalorian camp now, I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
Finesse lightsabers. Do regenerate force points. I hope you can figure it out. It would be nice to watch some PSP gameplay. You might need to. I wouldn't know anything about it, but you're probably right.
Ratio achieved.
Nice. That's a really good game. I miss playing Star Wars before it released on the PS3. That's what I had it for. A green crystal. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You do play a Starfader at the beginning. I might have to figure out a better time schedule for the Star Wars streams because they're not looking so hot. Why isn't it let me talk to that guy? It's not letting me talk to any of these guys. Oh, I got some more Mandalorian assault armor. That's pretty good. It's definitely a glitch in the game. One that they've never really fixed because this game was very much rushed. Oh, I didn't search the body.
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade. Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
It's gonna be a close one. Yes, just barely got it.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated
Same
you.
here. Same here,
Difficult
Titan.
mission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor. Here to watch a fight or... We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want. The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
Item received. Shiren. Or, yes, Shiren.
I see now why we couldn't win against you during the war. Even fighting at a great disadvantage, you still fight as brutally as a Rancor. Your fight with Braylor was brilliant. You are truly a warrior of Mandalorian proportion. So what are you here for? No, I can't. We all have our orders, Jedi. I have lost. But this was no true contest. But there are others already here who are more than your equal. Braylor is...
And so, I lose again. I still have much to learn. The last Jedi I fought was in a ship-to-ship battle on Malachor 5. I lost, but was spared. Before the Mandalorian Wars, we looked at Jedi as weak. Their code restricted their full potential. The Jedi were limited by a narrow sense of morality that couldn't survive a real war. But our view was the narrow one. I see that clearly now. I sense we both learned something today.
You have prowess in battle. This cannot be. Jedi couldn't have...
I like how Kelborn and Braylor are the only ones that are not, you know, sore losers. Everybody else was.
progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter? That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can. You here to gloat over your... So why you...
So these are my active quests.
That you have defeated Braylor. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come. Safe journey to you.
I need to go back to the Keg territory and reclaim my trophy. There we go. Now I got my trophy. I went the wrong way. I think we're about halfway through the game by now.
gloater. So why are you It's bad enough I have to stand here and pass out supplies while the others go on patrol. The only advice I'll give you is, when you're in the jungle, shoot anything that moves. Then shoot the things that don't move, just to be sure.
Show this to the guard captain. Okay.
We've called off our patrols outside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out, but without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around to bail you out. I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Power Pulsator Mark IV. Nice. I know, it made quite a racket. Good work. That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory. Oh, he gave me a double-bladed lightsaber. Why do they keep giving me double-bladed lightsabers?
See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor 5, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her. 1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
We'll use Mira. Thanks for lurking, Gaming Nanny. I want to use the Handmaiden, but she's not giving me any dialogue that I want.
Think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you? Over here. There are more of them. For Mandalore!
Uh-oh, he's surrounded. Automation gloves. Demolitions +4, repair +2.
Oh no, a Mandalorian fell. Stop using the force and use an attack. The ambush.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
And now I've got Mandalore on my team.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
I think that's what shoulda means. Level 16 and level 20, okay. There we go. Plasma projector.
Good to go.
Yeah, what do you want?
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Alright, I think this is a good place to stop for tonight. We're gonna go on a raid. Thank you, Titan.